What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
We have a comedy sketch planned for this episode. How exciting. You're going to have to stay tuned and watch that.
I'm nervous.
First, we got Cali Boy over here. How's California?
It was fan-freaking-tastic, man.
Where'd you go? What'd you do?
What
was her name?
He already knows. Yeah, downtown LA,
kidding.
man.
No names.
Hitting up all the clubs. No, I went to Huntington Beach. Got to go to the PlayStation Connect conference. So video on that possibly coming soon. And then headed over to Anaheim to go to Disneyland and California Adventure.
Nice.
Stops along the way, but it was good. Got to go to the beach. You know, living in the desert.
You have
What
to.
did you want? You know.
Yeah, we live in the dried, barren desert.
Yeah.
But he went to Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, yeah, it was so good. Got to go to the cantina from Tatooine. I got to go on so many rides, but they had the Millennium Falcon. They had Star Tours, which I know you had done before. And then they had that one. I was showing Jay a bunch of videos, a bunch of really cool videos from this one ride called Rise of the Resistance. If you guys have not gone on it yet, highly recommend. Go to Disneyland. It's worth the wait in line. Go to Rise of the Resistance. I thought the line was the ride because it's very interactive. And then you realize that it's not the ride yet.
It was like half of the ride.
Really cool.
It was like standing in line. It looked so interactive and cool.
It was a fun time.
Low-key,
worth it.
Fucking jealous.
Speaking of Loki, I also saw Loki.
You saw Loki.
I didn't see Thor though, but I got to see. Black Panther, Nick Fury, Black Widow, Captain America, Spider-Man put on a really cool show. A lot of really cool shows.
Dude,
Black
he
Widow did as
flew
well.
in the air hella high.
Black Widow, I didn't catch it on video. I was telling Jay, but she this actress that was playing her runs and jumps on this guy and flips him down with her legs on his head, just like in the movies. But I'm like at Disneyland, like in IRL, like I'm watching it happen. I was like, how did they do that and not hurt each other?
There we go, Disneyland IRL. Maybe we'll make we can do some little footage of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pim
that's a good idea.
Cafe, you get to see the food. It's either too big or too small.
That's so sick.
Lots of cool stuff. The cantina was great. Got to have a drink. I don't even remember what it's called, but it was all Star Wars themed food and drinks.
Was it like neon purple?
It was a weird color.
With smoke coming out of it?
No, it wasn't that fancy.
Tentacles.
Imagine. No,
I
I
would
don't know. It
drink
was
one.
just like blue. Nothing
That's
crazy.
awesome.
But yeah, no, it was cool. I liked the whole time. And then seeing the big Millennium Falcon that they have at Galaxy's Edge.
Was it
Kylo Ren was walking
fucking
around.
huge?
You know, and he's kind of move out of the way, plebeians, kind of thing. And I also saw Mando. He was walking around. My sister just happened to be filming me, so she had the camera. Now, for context, my phone case is Mandalorian.
Let's go.
He sees this cute little 11-year-old filming, and he walks right up to her, and he's like,
What?
kind of oh, nice phone case kind of thing, right? And he's like, I think Grogu likes you. And it was a whole little interaction. And I was like, that worked out perfectly.
No way.
Oh, so cool. And then
You didn't show me that one.
best of all, Jay already saw it. I got the Dark Saber.
Dude, yeah. It's a pretty sick looking one. How much
it's
is
really
it?
Cool. 40 something.
Okay, not
Same
bad.
price as the blue one or the green one.
It's badass.
whatever.
Now I need
didn't
one because
Didn't
we
do
can
the
fight.
build my own or whatever. Those were $250 or something crazy. But
Yeah, I really want one though.
I saw one though. They had a couple. It was this whole row that was on sale, and one of them was Count Dooku's. So I was like, "Can I?"
Oh, his
check
has
that
a little
out?
kink in it or
Tilt?
something.
Yeah. So that one was $190, and I really thought about it, and I was like, "No," because I'm not building my own. It's not quite as cool.
Yeah, but I know on the build your own, they're you can customize your hilt pretty extensively, and they're all
and I saw people with it,
aluminum and
they look
metal
really
parts.
Cool. I saw someone walking around with a lightsaber. So, you can do whatever you want.
What's the white one mean? Is it Rey?
I think it's sort of like you're not anything because Ahsoka switched over to white. She's not Sith
Ahsoka did.
or Jedi, right? So I think white's just sort of like neutral, whereas purple's like combining the dark side and the light side together. I think someone can totally fact check that and put it down in the comments. I have no idea. Not that big of a Star Wars person. Definitely more of a Star Trek person. There's just no cool Star Trek land. So, Star Wars it is.
Well, I can tell you right now, you're wrong.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Give us the Wikipedia article on it. There probably is one,
it's
actually.
called
I bet there is.
Wikipedia.
Oh, God, you're one of those. He's one of those.
No, I forgot what I don't think the purple lightsaber meant anything. I think Samuel L. Jackson was like insisting.
He wanted to be unique, so they gave him purple, but
they probably made up
they decided after that blue
symbolism.
And red makes purple, so that's kind of the determination. Let's be honest, I think a lot of it was determined after. I don't think a lot of it was determined ahead of time.
Let's scoot forward a tiny bit just in case the light. Oh no! When you look that way, it looks good.
Let's scoot just a little forward.
Maybe it's an inch or two. You know how things get in the shed. It's a little tight in here.
It is a little hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's been.
I'd have to,
dude. It was
take the shirt off.
I think it was like 103 today.
It wasn't that bad. Yesterday was hotter. I think it was like 100 or 101 was our.
Well, my life is like 100 degrees every day.
Well, yeah, you're driving around all day in the car. I couldn't imagine.
Even still, like going out to walk the dog, I'm like, goddamn.
And you got to be careful walking your dog. I saw this post and it was talking about like dogs will get their what is it called, the pads on their foot?
Yeah,
burned. Because they're not wearing shoes like us. So you got to be careful with that.
I don't let her on the blacktop. We just stay on like the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel bad. She's it's like
oh god,
a little pad, and I'll feel it with my hands, and I'll be like, oh no.
Yeah. Well, like you came up to the house today. I didn't have my shoes on. And I walked out barefoot, and I was like, "Oh, this is hot. I'm gonna stand in the shade." I like stood over, and that was
my biscuits are burning.
So I was like, "I ain't doing that." You know what though? So on the way back from California, we went through Needles, and oh my god, it was so hot. And driving.
Is that Nevada or California?
Is Needles Nevada? I thought is it Arizona
or Arizona?
I think it's Arizona.
It's in the.
Tell
it's
us down in the
there.
comments. I think it's Arizona though, but it's really hot because it was. I think it was sort of in that like area of not Death Valley, but almost, because it was like 112 for the high there. And it wasn't when I was there, like it was later in the day.
Damn.
Mind you, I went at like 7 or 8 p.m. driving through, but it was like 102 at like 8 p.m. And I was like, there's no reason on earth it should be 102 degrees at 8
That's
p.m.
how I feel about Phoenix.
Oh god.
And Vegas, I guess too. At 3 a.m. it was 100 degrees.
Well, someone actually died in Death Valley yesterday. It was the hottest day on Earth in record.
Well, I wonder why.
Yeah, God.
Was it?
But literally the hottest day ever
so it
on
went
record.
Past 100 and what, 29?
I don't know.
Do you remember that?
I don't know what the record was, but
God,
whatever it was
damn, where's our intern fact checker?
And I was seeing on the news that it was like the biggest day for air travel, I think, ever, at least for this year. It was insane. I guess a bunch of flights are super delayed right now, especially if you're trying to fly to like Europe. But today was supposed to have even more air traffic, I think, than yesterday. So it's just like this crazy amount of travel that's going on.
Well, do you think Ryan Trahan made it back?
I know our boy. Hopefully he makes it.
I can't wait to see what happens.
Been making pretty good videos, actually.
Shout out Ryan Trahan. I'm gonna draw a lot of inspiration from him. He's
so wholesome.
He's like the sweetest guy.
I like him.
We stand for Ryan Trahan.
Go Ryan, go! What did you see? It was like Curtis Connor had like donated, and he was like, "Go Ryan, go
Ryan, go!"
I was like, I love that guy.
I love this. Okay, so what do we have? What was first on our list?
Well, okay, hold on. Before we get lost in the sauce, it's your turn. Flip to a page, and we're going to do a chapter from the
better be page 69. 65.
You were so close, yet so far away.
Okay, you want me to just hit this?
Yeah, the original Chinese, if you will.
I was going to try some shit.
Sorry. No.
Okay. Serious. Oh yeah, hit the GSP philosophy graphic in the music. Run the music the whole time. Okay. Tao is always nameless. Small as it is in its primal simplicity, it is inferior to nothing in the world. If only a ruler could cling to it, everything will render homage to it. Heaven and earth will be harmonized and send down sweet dew. The good kind of dew. Peace and order will reign among the people without any command from above. When once the principle of simplicity diversified, different names appeared, and there are not enough names now. It is not the time to stop. To know when to stop is to preserve ourselves from danger. The Tao is to the world what a great river or an ocean is to the streams or brooks.
Did you get anything from that? I felt like you were busy reading. Okay, let me read it for you, and then you think, because definitely it's talking about leadership for sure. Because it's talking about, I think, a harmony between peace and order, and how to reign best.
But I don't know enough about the Tao. I'm like, why is it the ocean?
Well, it's often represented as like a river. You want to go with the flow, not against the flow, right? It's easier to like go down the river than it is to try to swim against the stream.
Okay.
So the Tao is always nameless. So right there, right, it's saying that you can't name it. It's like trying to talk about God, but like God is just a name that we're giving something, right? The universe. How can you name something that is so expansive it's infinite, right? We can't even conceptualize it. Small as it is in primal simplicity, it is inferior to nothing in the world. So that's what it's talking about, right? Primal simplicity, yet it's also inferior to nothing in the world. If only a ruler could cling to it, everything would render homage to it. So if a leader were to be able to follow the way of the Tao, then everyone would see like how great that ruler was, but also just like the order of the universe, right, coming together. Heaven and earth would be harmonized, like coming together, and send down sweet dew. Peace and order will reign amongst people without any command from above. So it's almost like, if you think about it, it'd be like we're all just kind of on the same page. We're working together. You don't even need anyone to really be in charge.
I don't know how to say this, but
what you got?
I got no thoughts. I don't care.
You want to move on?
What are your thoughts?
Jay doesn't get very philosophical. It's okay.
Oh, I do, but I'm not into the Tao, I don't think.
That's okay.
I don't know what it is yet.
Well, maybe...
Why is it the ocean?
Maybe you need to go study it a little. Not even like to go practice it, but just to explore.
Ooh.
You know, the Tao Te Ching is actually the second most sold book in the world. Only behind the Bible. There's something there. There's a message there. I don't know what it is.
No way.
About the Bible, right? Second most sold.
More than like the Quran.
Everything. The Bible is literally the only book that has more copies sold in history.
Okay, so
look into it one of these days.
Okay, so then what type of religions are? Who does this speak to?
Well, specifically, if you were Taoist, but I don't know. I'm not like Taoist specifically. You know, it's just something that I think.
Like, how many Eastern spiritualities will like draw a connection to that? Buddhist?
Well, connection, yeah, because I would say Confucianism.
I mean, who's the readers? If it's the second largest, anybody, obviously, but like,
well,
who's the target audience?
I think if you are Buddhist or if you practice Confucianism, which most people in China do, then you'd probably be able to draw from it. You know, if you're seeing the symbol of like the yin and yang, that's a very Taoist concept, that balance.
Okay.
But specifically Taoist would be the people that are practicing it. But that's not one of the biggest religions in the world. I don't even know if it's top 10. It's probably like top 15. It's not even like top 10 though. I think it's just so many people want to read it. But I mean, I guess in a weird way, you could want to read the Quran or you could want to read the Bible and you're not Muslim, you're not Christian, you know?
Well, I used to get down on some crazy fucking shit. I don't even know. You know Alan Watts?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Read some of that.
I think you gave me the book to read by him.
Oh, damn.
And remember, and then I gave you this one to read.
Oh, that was a long
time ago. A long time ago.
Okay. So
well, one of these days, just explore it on your free time. There's also a great podcast. There's a great podcast for all of our podcasts.
The last line, then. What does it mean by the ocean and the streams?
Wait, hold on. So, just real quick, there is a great podcast you might like, but other people might like too. It's called "What Is This Tao All About?" And it's literally this guy walks into a Buddhist temple or a Taoist temple, and he's like, "So, what is this Tao all about?" Right? He's seeing it everywhere, and the guy is like a master Taoist practitioner, and he's literally like, "I don't know how to answer that question." Right? So they made like a whole podcast about it. One guy who's just kind of read through the Tao Te Ching once, and then one guy who's like a master on it.
Marketing tactic.
Honestly.
Oh, well, I can't tell you about it. You're just gonna have to go listen to my podcast.
And it's been going for a couple of years now. It's really interesting, actually. Well, they do like a chapter every day, or they'll do some of the other books. Let's see. It's not time to stop. To know when to stop is to preserve ourselves from danger. The Tao is the world. The Tao is to the world what a great river or an ocean is to the streams and brooks. Does that make sense?
What an ocean is to the streams and brooks.
Well, but let's break that down.
Tao is to the world.
So a great river,
that's pretty,
or an ocean,
large thing,
is to a stream or brook. So a stream is a lot smaller than a river, right? Or brooks it's tiny in comparison to an ocean. So that's what it's saying. The Tao is to the world, our world. Our world is the stream or brooks, but the Tao is like the river or the ocean.
I know, but that makes me think of the Tao is incredibly vast.
Exactly.
The most powerful thing.
Exactly.
So what is that?
Great question. And you could spend the rest of your life trying to figure that out. That's the point. No, there really is no point. You understand now?
Oh.
I'm not saying there's an answer in this book. The point is, if you are drawn to it, that you want to keep trying to discover. You keep trying to find something. And every time you read it, you're probably finding something new. And there's different translations because it's ancient Chinese. This is one of the oldest books written in history.
I'm actually reading a book right now
translating it
about spirituality.
What is that?
Fuck, I forgot what it's called, but it's Rainn Wilson's brand new book. You know Rainn Wilson?
No, I don't.
He's Dwight Schrute from The Office.
He wrote a book, though.
He's written a couple, but this is probably his second book, I think. But yeah, he wrote a book about spirituality. He seems to have like a lot of cool experience in his life with his parents and shit. He grew up in like Oregon, and his parents were like it's not Krishna. Something like Krishna. Do you know what Krishna is?
I have no
As like a
idea
spirituality, a religious group. They have like they follow like a guru, like a guy from India.
But it's not like Hinduism.
No, it's not like that. It's something totally like I think pretty locally and small.
Oh, I don't know.
But it's Eastern, very philosophical and like. But anyway, the book is very insightful, and it's signed by him.
Huh.
So I'm not very far into it yet, but that's my philosophical journey at the moment in time.
Dude, you know what?
Okay, can you Google the name?
The Tao of Pooh would be a great start. It really helps people, I think, with a Western background approach the Tao Te Ching. I think trying to read this is just wordy. It's like trying to read Shakespeare if you weren't taking it in an English class, right? You're like, that's cool. What the hell is he saying? Sounds artsy fartsy. So I think whether if you decide to read it or not, or anyone in the audience, Tao of Pooh was great for me. I started this way and then did the Tao of Pooh, and I wish to God I would have done it
the other one's way. More digestible.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. I saw this quote earlier today. It made me think about us. It made me think about YouTube. It made me think about like all you aspiring creators out there. Just keep working hard. Okay. So adapt and survive. No, that's not the quote. But we can direct the wind. We can't direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails.
Oh, I like that.
I like that a lot. So it means, like we're adapting to trends. We're trying to figure out how to appease the algorithm, how to feed the audience, how to check all the boxes, make everybody happy.
Yeah.
But
I think that's applicable to just everyone in their life too. You can't always control what's going on in your life and the ups and downs and stuff like that, but you can try to adjust your trajectory and how you want to take in maybe the bad or even the good.
So my transition was with this is we're adjusting our sails in a way. This whole garden shed project we've started was, we're still trying to find our footing.
Yeah.
See what direction we want to go with content. So
we're expanding.
We're expanding our empire like we've been always planning and waiting for. But yeah, I've been really trying to feel it out. we're drawing a lot of inspiration. Let me shout out a couple channels I like.
Go ahead.
Recently just found Almost Friday TV, Almost Friday podcast, but they make comedy sketches and they're incredible actors and they're freaking hilarious. And then I really like Colin and Samir. Who you watch?
Oh God, I'm on the spot. I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube actually.
Dude, I've been showing you vidIQ and Think Media. They've been training me to be a YouTuber.
I'm trying to think.
Anyway.
I don't really have a lot of stuff that's pre-you that I watch anymore, if I'm being honest. A lot of stuff that I used to watch was like spirituality or like history and stuff like that. But now I also watch Colin and Samir. I watch Ryan Trahan.
Yeah. We're probably almost on the same page by now.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that you recommend now I'm actually curious about and enjoy watching. I mean, this is stuff that I don't think I ever would have wanted to watch, but now I'm actively like taking a break at work or something, and I'm like, oh, let me go.
Me either. I stumble across so much, and sometimes it doesn't hit me the first time. I'll come across a thumbnail a second time and be like, okay. And then I even am aware of like, okay, why is YouTube pushing this again?
But it's the algorithm.
Must be a good video.
It kind of knows what you're going to like or not.
So anyway, back to Garden Shed Empire. We're adjusting our sales.
We've already been talking about how we want to start releasing shorts and maybe full-length films later on in a potential web series. So one step in that is going to be creating preliminary name GSP TV.
No.
Oh, Shed TV. I forgot. We just decided on this today.
Shed TV. I think that's the one, no?
Yes.
I think it flows. It's easy to search.
And then I told him it's like a play on words because it's like, just go shed all your other TV. You don't need cable. You don't need all those subscriptions.
And come to GSP.
Boom. So that...
so GSP will stay. That's our parent media company. We're going to be Garden Shed Productions, right?
Yes.
And we're going to have our podcast here on this channel.
And then we actually already created this next one. We just haven't uploaded any videos unless you have.
I'm thinking by the time that this podcast is up, you will be able to go to the channel section on our channel and you will see Garden Shed Gaming.
Garden Shed Gaming.
You'll see Shed TV. You'll see Aris Zaffer. You'll see Jay Ortmeyer.
And then we're going to do a highlight channel as well.
Probably, Garden Shed podcast highlights.
That might be a little bit later down the road, but whenever we get to that one.
But this is our home channel. Hook a brother up.
But definitely
subscribe to everything because Garden Shed Empire is coming now.
Hey, listen. You want to go with the flow, not against the flow. Go with the river.
Go down river. Let's go down south toward the equator. We're going to Caribbean.
Nice little cruise.
We're not going to Canada, dude. It's cold. Okay, anyway.
Okay, well, let's see what the next thing is. You know what? We didn't put it on here, but I did want to mention it. It's something I've talked to you about over text, but something that maybe not everyone's aware of. That not only is there the writer's strike that I assume most of you are aware of by now with Hollywood, but there's also a potential actor strike that's coming.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
That these SAG actors are upset. Well, one of the big things is streaming service payments, just like with the writers. But the big one, my understanding,
is the payment insufficient?
No. Well, yes. The royalties on it. It's like they pay you that up front, but then they're not paying you after that. You're not getting money for every time people are watching.
That's how like most movies work, but not.
And that's
Netflix
why
now?
Writers are upset and actors are also like, wait, that's true. But no, listen, the big thing actors are concerned about, AI.
Writing a whole ass movie.
Acting the movie.
Oh, the deep fakes?
You could have an AI play your actors. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it to where SAG productions cannot use AI for actors.
Okay, but what about like Luke Skywalker, Indiana Jones?
That's different because that's CGI. That's not AI. You'd have an actor who's being filmed on.
Okay, so they're doing the motion thing with another dude.
Now, I don't know what they're actually concerned about. I don't know what they're going to decide on.
But I just figured they're using some sort of AI program to like put everything together, but that isn't taking somebody's job necessarily. Yeah. Okay, so
technically that'd be two people's job because then you have the CGI editor, and you have the actor who would now be losing a job to.
Well, I'm sure multiple like coders, programmers, or like technical people who need to.
That's true.
Like for Avatar, Star Wars, tons of films. I think Marvel, they pioneered and like created their own technology to make these films. Could you imagine doing that? Like, how did they even?
That'd be pretty crazy.
How does that even? What do? You go to the writers. Like, at what meeting were they like, okay, we want this shot and it's got to have this and this, but we can't do that.
We got to create something.
So we got to create. People are going to be like, we got to do what now?
I know. Or imagine something like Interstellar where it's like, wait, let me go get a PhD in astrophysics. I'll be back in 10 years and then we can film
what?
it.
Did that happen?
No, but I believe the director, producer's son was really interested in all that stuff and wanting to help out. So he tried to learn the science as thoroughly as he could to try to like actually make it super accurate. I think they were both studying it, but his son got really into it, is my understanding.
I heard Jar Jar Binks was he was the first fully animated character or something. No.
Really? I don't know.
Something about Jar Jar Binks was like the first of its kind with the animation. That's all I can remember.
That's cool. I have no idea.
They had to create that. It took them like a year or two before, pre-production. Before even pre-production, I think they were.
Oh, so speaking of Avatar, I did want to talk about. Oh my God, how did I forget? Who directed Avatar?
James Cameron.
James Cameron. Thank you. He knew. I knew you'd know. So James Cameron, I found it interesting.
He's a badass motherfucker.
I thought it was interesting that there's this weird connection he has with water. So obviously we had the last Avatar movie and Titanic. Now, do you know why he made the movie Titanic? I found this out recently. And I thought it was very interesting.
I've probably heard why, but no, go ahead.
So are you aware that he's been down to the Titanic and subs about like 36 times or something crazy like that?
Yeah.
How do you think he funded it? Through the movie Titanic. And that was no accident. My mans wanted to go see the Titanic, so created the movie Titanic. So
he's like, I'm going to make $1 billion fucking dollars.
His ability to go see it. And I wouldn't have found that out if it wasn't for that stuff.
That's hilarious.
But right? Isn't that crazy? That is crazy to me.
Now I love him even more.
But isn't that also interesting that he has this like this connection with water, right? He makes a whole movie about this boat sinking and then like this water planet. Like that's just.
He's a very deep, I want to say maybe, spiritual, but just like very deep intellectual guy. And he cares a lot about like preservation, environmentalism. He had a lot of good things to say about the situation of the submarine.
Yeah.
RIP. Billionaires.
Oh, you know what? I did want to say too, while we're on the topic, because I know a lot of people were shitting on all the people there, but specifically, I felt bad for that guy's son that was on the boat because he didn't want to be there.
Right.
He got kind of dragged along. His dad was kind of like, let's go do father bonding time.
Oh, the dad was there. Okay.
Yeah, the dad was there. And then even the mom was talking about it later on and was like, he didn't want to go. Like his dad kind of made him go. Like he really did not want to be on that stuff. So maybe, I don't know, he was intuitive and he knew something was going to happen or whatever it was, but he didn't want to be there. And he was like, I don't know, like 18 or 19 or something. So I just thought that was
man, he was stoked a little bit.
God, according to his mom, he really didn't want to go.
Really?
Like it was like a whole fight and everything, but
I don't want to see the Titanic.
Well, I assume he probably didn't have a great relationship with his dad. Why else was his dad?
I'm not going to be stuck in the sub with dad.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's not my dad. Was it his stepdad?
I think it was his biological dad.
Oh, damn it.
I don't know, though.
I'm not going to call him dad. Okay, what do we have next?
It says you're supposed to get on the strip pole and go dance for us.
All right. Can we do that after and we'll edit it in?
Okay. Talk about YouTube channels like, okay, we already did that. We actually skipped around those a little bit, but we got that one. you want to talk about Smosh, I think.
Oh, dude, Smosh is back. I'm sure everybody already knows because I already knows. Smosh has reunited and returned. Just after 2 months ago, we made, I think episode 11, 12,
and we
of the Garden Shed podcast.
That, music video that they made.
Yeah, we were looking at some OG YouTube, and we looked at Boxman from Smosh, and I was just Smosh was like in the back of my mind. I looked at their channel a little bit, and then huge major announcement. Anthony Padilla and Ian Heckox, the creators, they bought it back, and now they're going to regularly produce content that's similar to their old content, which is like comedy sketches. I'm so excited.
No, I think that'll be good. Did you want to look at?
I think that's a bit, dude. I think that's huge for YouTube, though. I think that's a push in the right direction, and that kind of justifies what I've been feeling of like, let's go hard on YouTube. Let's make these sketches. And then you even brought up a potential content drought coming from
the writer strike,
the streaming
and
services,
the potential actor strike
because of the strikes. So this is our time to shine. Shed TV, subscribe, baby.
Yeah, it would be a good time to try to make a web series. Honestly, if we can make that happen.
Yeah, we want to do our CSI, our CSI show. We're rewrite that one.
It'll be good.
Typing it. We're retyping it.
Yeah, we're doing a second draft. I started working on that when I was on the trip to California. And I was doing it like you were recommending. I kind of shifted towards oh god, what like a mockumentary.
Oh, cool.
So okay. I don't know. We're kind of keeping it up in the air. It's definitely going to be a sitcom of some sort. It might be more of a mockumentary though. We'll have to see.
And shout out the Real Bros of Simi Valley. That's like a fucking funny
I don't know that one.
YouTube sketch comedy. It's like top tier.
Okay. Maybe that's one to check.
So is Churdley's. He's funny.
Oh, okay. So I have our next bet.
You have a bet?
You ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
We're doing Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk and their little showdown cage match that they're setting up.
Okay, another announcement.
You're aware of that, right?
Threads.
You've seen this?
Dude, there's a new app out called Threads. It's from Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg, and it's directly competing with Twitter. I mean, it's called Thread, like a Twitter thread.
Now,
and this is like
my only concern is I feel like he's becoming a monopoly, and I feel like someone's gonna have to like step in and be like, "Bro, you can't monopolize."
So I downloaded it today. It just came out today, and my first thread. I was gonna say tweet. My first thread was, so is Musk versus Zuck happening or?
Nice.
I haven't checked on it or anything.
So I looked into this.
I tagged him
just a couple days ago, actually, when I was on my way back from California. And as far as we're all aware, it is very much so on. They both spoke with.
I haven't seen anything fresh about it.
Who runs the whatever thing? I know I'm being really vague.
Dana White or somebody else?
Sure, I don't know. Anyway, sounds like it is happening. As far as I'm aware.
Dude, I hope to God it happens.
I think they just need to set up everything. Now, some people were concerned because obviously Elon Musk is a little bit older and he's a little bit bigger.
He's a big boy.
So it's a different weight class. But I think in this case, they're kind of like, screw it, let him go do their thing.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about this.
So what do you,
Zuckerberg,
what side are you leaning towards if they were gonna have this fight? Which side would you be betting on? It's a hard one, I know.
So the thing is, I think they both got that dog in them. You know what I mean? You wouldn't think it, but they're like billionaire CEO. Zuck probably had an easy life, but I've heard South Africa is rough, man. Elon grew up. Yeah. He's probably got that dog in him. You don't want to fuck with these guys.
I don't think so.
They might have they might have a dog chained up in there. You don't know.
And I'm gonna be honest, just looking at their past record, they have no problem playing dirty.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like they will go for that low blow.
So
they do not care.
Musk has the size, but I think Zuckerberg is gonna be very technical. He's already good at jujitsu. I think Zuck could take him because he's like way more athletic and younger. But Musk will throw down. What do you think, Musk? I haven't seen his body.
I will say they both do martial arts.
They do.
Both of them do.
So
which is kind of what the initial
any current picture.
Which is what the initial fight was.
I don't know what kind of shape he's in.
The initial thing was kind of over the fact that Mark Zuckerberg had just started doing jujitsu. Like we're talking like white belt level, and kind of bragging about it almost. And then you have.
I thought you'd been doing it for a while.
Musk. I don't think it's been that long. I think it's just been a couple months.
Oh, okay. Well, what do I know? But I think he's way more fit and athletic. Like he's doing shit. He's been like,
and that is true. I do think
parasailing or some shit.
I do think he is a little bit more in shape.
What's it called? Kite surfing. He did some weird shit.
I don't know.
Remember he had the sunscreen on his face?
I feel like I know. I feel like I want to go with Musk on this one probably. So
okay. Then we have our
well, because it seemed like you were leaning towards Zuckerberg. I was gonna say Zuckerberg, but I was like, I'll give you this one then.
Oh, really? You wanted Zuck?
I think just because he does jujitsu and I do jujitsu, and I'm like, it's a pretty.
Well, no, that's what I mean. I think he's smarter
martial art form.
Maybe
and I think the one that Musk does is like capoeira, like more of like it's not super effective. I don't remember which one it was though.
Okay.
But my understanding is Zuckerberg has actually been like, okay, I'm going to start like kind of training for this a little bit. And Musk still is not.
That's what I've heard.
So I don't know. So really, ideally, I would actually rather go with Zuckerberg. But I'm like, if you want to take that one, just so that way, then we have like a two directions.
Right.
Go, then I will take Musk. I'll do you that solid.
Alrighty, my friend. What did we bet on?
I don't know. Well, it'd have to be a YouTube video like we're doing for the basketball one where we're gonna go do the getting 100 subscribers.
Should we do a UFC fight?
Should we do a UFC fight? Do you want to do a UFC fight?
I need to train.
I was like, Jay's gonna be a little behind on that one. I kind of already trained, but
hey, okay. Man, I got that dog in me too, man.
There we go. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that then. You gotta start training, buddy.
No, dude, I'll do all right on the mat. I'm confident I could
put on some weight, bud.
I need to put on some weight for sure, but I can get technical. I can roll around on the mats and do all right. I used to do wrestling.
So I guess either way, we'll just have a little.
I could see myself.
Let's have a little UFC fight, whether if either of one of us.
Do you think do you know a gym where we could film it? Like, do they have an octagon or something?
We could potentially go to my gym, or we could go to,
or at least like good mat space where they let us,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we could go to my gym, or we can go to what is literally
or
the big
that
one
could
here.
just be another film.
Like
why don't you just teach me and show me what you know so far?
Yeah,
I'll go with you, and then we'll make a video.
Jackson Wink, that's the one. So for anyone who likes like old school UFC, Jackson and Wink built a gym here in Albuquerque. It's actually like world renowned.
Jackson and Wink.
Holly Holmes trains.
Oh yeah, this is like a UFC town for the train here, right?
Yeah. So that one would be a good one. We could potentially go over there. They have cages, or not cages. I don't know, whatever it's called.
Okay, what do we have next? Are we ready for our sketch?
I
forgot what it was about already.
Do the sketch, or do you want to do any reactions? Because I think that's where we're at now. Is those two?
Either one.
Well, we'll break it up then. We'll start with this.
Oh my god. How does the mirror know that that's there?
I want you to know I tried this at home, and it does. It worked.
What?
Try this at home.
You tried that?
I tried this at home.
How does the mirror know that that's there?
So it sees around the paper, you're saying?
Or we're seeing into another reality.
Oh, fuck. You tried it.
I did. It worked.
Oh, God. Did you try it? How big was your paper? Like regular?
Like a regular
size paper? What object did you use?
I don't remember. Like a remote or something? It worked. I swear to you, it worked. I believe you. You seem so skeptical. Go try it right now.
I'm just messing with you, man.
I'm messing with you. It didn't actually work. No,
what?
I'm fucking with you. No, I did. Hold on. We gotta pay attention. Pay attention. It worked. It did work. Go try it at home.
fries and your small drink.
You know, I'd like to pay for the guy's meal behind me, too. You know, just pay it forward.
Oh, wow, that's really nice of you.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll catch on.
All right, well, you have a great day, sir.
I used to hate when people did this at Starbucks.
Hate it.
Stop! Please let me go! Please let me go first! I'm doing something!
Hi, can I take your order?
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes, 100 tater tots, 100 pizzas, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees, 55 wings, 55 shakes, 55 pancakes, 55 pasta, 55 peppers, and 155 taters.
I'm out of breath from that from him.
I think I with that.
Hey!
Hey, come on, what the hell's going on out there?
I'm paying it. You have to! The guy did it for you! You're the guy! Oh, just do it, you're rich! What?
Hey, what the hell's going on up there?
This guy's trying to start a pay it forward chain.
55 burgers.
Ah, shit!
Oh, good times.
Interesting.
What was the longest you ever had that go on for?
An hour
So I
of like a continuous
think I have
line.
you beat. Are you ready? You ready? On Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's usually a day like that.
On Christmas Eve, instead of paying for the whole order, someone had the brilliant idea to just pay for one thing, like a pastry. And then it was like, hey, so just so you know, the person in front of you paid for you to get a pastry. What do you want? Oh my God, let me get that. And then I'll pay for the next person behind me. They did that for my entire shift. It was like 6 hours of trying to remember who had what pastry and who was paying for what.
Dang. I don't think I ever had that long.
It was crazy. But I used to try to have fun on Christmas Eve. So not only would I kind of like have like a little fun tie or like a Christmas sweater, but I would always want to take the order. Right? Otherwise, I never wanted to take the order.
Yeah.
But in this particular case, I'd want to take the order and say, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? And then I would like take the order, and a lot of people would either answer or they would just skip over it and just start ordering. It's like, okay, then. And then they'd get to the window, and it's a busier day, so you have like your actual like two people, right? One person at the window, and I'd be like, here's the whiteboard. Ask them what their favorite Christmas movie is. I'll write it down if it's not already there, or put a check mark if it is. And literally, we would like have like a whole contest going on like favorite Christmas movie.
Dang.
That was like the one day of the year that I was fun to work with. Otherwise,
I don't miss it.
No,
I don't miss it. I'm so
either.
glad. I've been trying to go back, but now I'm like, definitely don't do that.
What's it been for you? You left.
It's just, I don't know.
6 months ago?
No, like March.
4 months ago?
3 or 4 months. Clean, man. No Starbucks.
Been
2 years almost.
It's been over a year and a half, between a year and a half and 2 years. Yeah.
Dang, that was
That's
our
kinda
first
crazy, though.
clickbait podcast time.
I was just thinking the other day, would I still remember how to make the drinks? Would I still remember how to like type stuff in on the POS? I don't even know. It's been so long.
I thought about that not that long ago either.
Okay, it hadn't been that long for you. You'd be fine. Imagine like a year.
Dude,
and a half
I went
from
in
now.
there. I went in there a week ago, and I went, did they paint the walls? Did they change the floor? And then 30 seconds later, I was like, okay, everything's exactly the same. Like I did not.
You're just on the other side now.
Recognize the place at all.
You're on the customer side.
Okay, what else? What other video you got?
Well, I have more, but do you want to do?
No, yeah, let's get all the videos.
All right, sir, your total is $420.69. Can I get you anything else?
Yeah, how about $1 million?
Yep. Oh. His little butt cheeks.
Oh God! Double tap, come on, bud. Oh.
Thank you so much. Just doing my job, sir.
That's dumb. He did do it. He did. He got him $1 million.
That was funny. He was like, "I got you."
Is the same one? What is happening right now? What are you doing? It's a different video, but you're doing the same.
So why do you need this job?
Oh, it's always been my dream to put milk on a shelf. Bro, what do you think, bro? I need the money, G. Man are asking like it's been my dream to say next customer, please. No one wants that, bro. We broke, baby. We need a job.
Oh yeah, so my job update. I quit my restaurant job because it sucked.
He did.
It was so hot in there.
He's working the corner now.
Dude, shout out Chris. Hopefully he's still subscribed.
Shout out.
And everybody at work at Pelicans, y'all were cool. But I was too cool. I'm sorry.
I don't know what the hell he's saying. Anyway, he works the corner now.
The money's good.
Probably making more money, actually, yeah.
They call me Jay Bones on the corner. Okay. They don't.
They call you something.
Call me
okay. Are we ready now? Are we doing our sketch?
Is that all your videos?
That's it.
I had one more, but it went to the Instagram. I don't know if it'll work. But anyway, yeah, let's do our sketch.
Oh, yeah. You want to do that one?
I think it was a short, little, funny one on the GSP.
You sent it to GSP, right?
Yeah. But do you have to follow that account? Oh, you did?
Wait, this one?
Yeah. Let's see what that one is.
Aww. Look at that doggo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It tried so hard. And it just went right back. And the dog was like,
oh, do you want to do this one too?
Did we do it?
Were we going to do this one too?
I don't know what that one is. Hit it.
Dropping an ice boulder into water.
Oh, it's clickbait.
Look at you, watching high dopamine videos for hours, and now your dopamine receptors are absolutely fried.
Oh.
Of course, you feel tired and lazy all the time. Think about all the amazing things you can be doing instead. But here you are, scrolling your life away. This is a wake-up call. This is your wake-up call.
Dude, that hit me in the middle of the night while I was scrolling. And I was just like,
pretty good. That's pretty good.
I was like, how dare you? So I had to save that one, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Okay, go back to the character, the sketch I made.
Okay.
Super simple.
Sketch.
What was it say?
1. Aris is a Home Depot employee, and I'm a customer looking at power tools and saws with ominous questions. Is this waterproof? Like, can I put a bag over it and keep out some sort of fluid? Bodily fluid? Etc.
What do you think? You done?
Okay.
You work at Home Depot or Lowe's. Take your pick. Okay,
I feel like you wrote out a whole script. You should have just told me I was a Home Depot employee and just gone from there.
Oh, really? Well, half of those notes were just for me to see. That was like...
Are we moving at all, or are we going to film it right here?
No, we're right here. We're just pretend.
We're
at Home
sitting.
Depot.
We're not moving. Okay.
I'm some guy.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm... Wait,
what are you doing? Stop. Sir, you can't use the tools. This isn't for sale. This is one of my tools.
Do you have more?
Okay, I don't normally take this out.
Do you have ones that are like kind of sharp?
But I got my keys for when I need to like open a box. You want to try? You want to try opening a box?
Do these open the safety cage over there?
Put it right there.
I don't want to open that
Insert,
safety cage. Wait. No, I was thinking like I'm trying to buy a saw, but
you're trying to buy a saucer
for murder, and I'm not letting you know that. But I.
Sir, why are you talking in the third person?
You fucking. Okay.
Are you mentally well?
Can you just show me where the saws are?
Turn around. Up your butt.
Look, man, is there another worker I can talk to?
No, I think it's just me.
Okay, man. I have a project.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm working on.
Project.
I need something really sharp.
Have you tried going to Lowe's? I've heard they have really good stuff over there.
I'm here, and I need this saw for this project I have going on.
Home Depot's also really good.
This is Home Depot.
Oh shit, this is Home Depot?
Look, man.
How long have I been here?
I don't know if you're doing a TikTok or something, but I need this saw because I have this thing at my house that I need to cut. And I'm hoping
like some wood?
Yeah. Something like that.
I have some wood right now. Back in character.
It's not exactly wood. Might be closer to bone.
Granite. Oh.
Do you have any? Can I see the saw? Like power saws. I need it to be real fast, strong.
What kind of bone are we talking about? You know, are we talking like a tibia, right? Or are we just talking like a femur, like different thicknesses? You know.
Yeah, both of those actually.
Both of those.
For a deer. A roadkill. I killed a deer with my car, and so anyway, are any of the saws waterproof?
Do
they
it's a really great question. We should find an employee that works here and see if they.
Why do you have the vest on, man?
Why are you asking so many questions?
Because
why
I need help
where I got
with
my vest, bro?
Look, man, I need help with this project.
I didn't kill the guy that had this vest, okay? Can you just like stop the third degree?
Wait, are you
This is ketchup, bro. This isn't blood. I don't know why you keep looking right there like it's fucking blood or something. It's ketchup, bro. It's ketchup.
Are you here looking for a saw too?
You already found the sauce. Okay? You can just use the same one if you want.
Is it waterproof?
I discovered it's not.
So, like, let's go find duct tape and plastic, and we'll kind of make it waterproof. Because I got a lot of projects that I need to get through.
Hear me out.
We need to find somebody who works here.
Acid. Huh?
Do they have that here? I'm kind of on a low budget here, man.
We'll figure it out. Okay.
How many
We're gonna get a tub.
do you need acid for?
Currently, 5 or 6 or 10 or like 20. I don't know.
Yeah,
just busy. Same. You know, just like to keep busy. Lots of little projects that I'm working on. That's why I got the job here. You know.
Oh yeah. Have you seen any axes while you've been in here?
Dude, they're up in the front.
What about tarps?
Oh, tarps. I think they sold out of tarps. Unfortunately, I bought about a half dozen, so that might be on me.
Can you spare a tarp? I'll buy a tarp.
I'll get you 2 tarp. Buy one get one free.
Are they used?
Lightly.
Okay, we'll cut this.
See, I don't know where we're going with it, but that was fine.
That was fun.
That was good.
That
went in a direction that I don't think we expected it to go.
I didn't expect you to go that direct. I thought you were going to play innocent. That was my original thought. And then I was like, oh shit. This guy's not, he don't even work here.
That's why I'm telling you, don't tell me the circumstances.
Okay, so
just tell me the character and we'll just go.
Okay, I told you too much. I had too much of a plan.
Mm-hmm. Just got to go for it.
All right, do you want to come up with another one and try one, or what do we got? Do you have anything off the top of your head while I drink this soda because it's hot in here?
Okay.
I can lose the hat.
Let me think.
Did I look like a creepy guy?
Maybe we're at Dairy Queen. Okay. And I'm not going to tell you anymore. We're just a Dairy Queen. That's all you get.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I'll be right with you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of been here for like 5 minutes.
What was that? Sir, I'm trying to make ice cream. It's a very noisy project. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I see that. We've been here for 5 minutes. What, are you eating it?
Eating what?
Dude, we've been in line for 5.
There you go.
I don't
This
want
is yours,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah, I ordered a banana cream peanut butter fudge cookie sundae, but I don't want that. You just ate it.
Okay, I'll eat it then.
Did you?
Sir, if you're unsatisfied with the service, you can feel free to leave at any time.
Yeah, I'm unsatisfied. What does this bell do?
Feel free to leave at any time.
Can I get somebody else over here? No, that's my bell. You don't ring the bell. That bell is for our side.
Sir, that's definitely an employee bell.
It says
literally ring for employees. Like that's for the
for
employees.
Me to get an employee.
Sir, I'm sorry. I work here. Do you work here? Like, I just feel like I would know how the bell works.
I just wanted my Jamocha cookie peanut butter fudge banana sundae with the sprinkles.
I really don't like this. I don't know who came up with this, but this is disgusting. So I'm just gonna make myself a different one.
Sir, can I please have my ice cream?
Yeah.
What is that? No.
Oh, shit. For you.
Is there a manager here?
Hold on.
No, you did not just do the manager spin on me.
Hello, sir. How can I help you today?
This mother.
What seems to be the problem?
Do you have a number for the corporate office? Because this is the worst experience I've ever had. You ate my ice cream right in front of me.
1-800 420.
No, it's not
6969. That was a good
one.
one. You like that one. There's no manager here today. Just me. In fact, I don't even work here. I just walked in from off the street. So I know nothing about the employee bell. You could be right for all I fucking know. I have no idea.
The bell is for... Okay, anyway.
Why don't you just come around and get your ice cream? That's what I was doing. You started ordering from me, so I was like, okay, I'll try to make it.
Yeah, if I do that, then I'm not paying for it. Yeah?
You mean you want me to give you back the money you already gave me?
I haven't given you money.
Oh, well, that's awkward. Because I definitely put some money in my wallet. I don't know where that came from then.
Look, man, we're going to go.
Unfortunately, we're closed for the day. There's a gas leak. You're going to have to leave. There.
Yeah, you're the gas leak. It's coming out of here. You know what, guys? You don't want to get your ice cream here. He's touching all the silverware. He's eating everybody's ice cream.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm not.
This mother... All right, I don't know what else.
Okay. Well, that's
I'm trying to think of like Key and Peele for that one.
That's a good start.
Like this mother...
I think it'd be good if we start doing it, but we're actually...
that was good, but let's come up with like...
standing.
5... Oh, you want to stand up? That would help.
I think when we actually try to record some... Like not
this is... We're just like...
No,
yeah. I think it's too hot in here now. We need to call it.
And scene.